They're muted.
Yes, it says I am Sheila. So hopefully we'll I think we are right now. It just says that I am. So hopefully it'll work.
While he's getting ready, guys, could y'all all put a one in the text thread if you've already got your Birmingham ticket? And if you have not got your Birmingham ticket, please do so and please share that with people to get their ticket, and then their guests will come free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, guys, we really gotta to push this for sure. So first off, so glad you're here. This is Kim's overcomer team training, and I think somebody's gonna drop this flyer in the chat as well. But guys, for the Birmingham Connect, this is a Zoom call that we're having Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Guys, I know that everybody's busy, but we really got to push this March 28th Birmingham Connect. So we're having kind of like a pre-connect call, and everybody on the screen that's on this flyer will be on the Zoom, and we'll be kind of trying to get everybody motivated for the March 28th. So try to invite as many people as you can. I don't think it'll be longer than 30 minutes, but I know Summer and myself have a few things we're going to talk about, and then, man, you got Kim and Brent and Todd and Dan and Andrea, and everybody's going to be on. But the March 28th event, guys, it is a huge thing. Reese and Ashley are coming up. Michelle McKay and Haley Lee are coming in. Dan's flying in, and several people from the corporate office, and Todd's going to be there, and Alabama people, Kim Gray, Brent Palmer. Man, it's going to be a super huge deal. But guys, Thursday evening, 7 p.m. Central. The ID is on the bottom. It's a flyer, so there's not a clickable link. So all you have to do is enter the 10-digit number on the bottom, and it'll take you straight into the Zoom. No questions asked.
I'll upload a how to do that on Zoom into Kim's partner code boost page. I'll try to get that done by tomorrow afternoon.
Yes. Okay, so real quick, just I want to touch briefly on subscriptions, and I'm not going to spend much time on this, but there it's just like it's just a question that always comes up. So I know a lot of you already know this, so if you do, please forgive me. Okay, so to be commission qualified to get a weekly paycheck, you have to have 100 PV that flows through your personal account every 4 weeks. 100 PV. It does, and here's the kicker, guys. If for some reason you change the date and you push it out a week, or even if you make it closer a week, it's gonna throw the week system off. So whatever your subscription week is, if at all possible, try to keep it on that, because if you don't have 100 PV and you're eligible for commission, you're not going to make it, guys. It's just the way it is, and it's not ever like I know a lot of times people complain about how they didn't get their commissions, guys. 99.4% of the time, it's not a system problem. And as sad as this is, I'm not trying to be rude again right now, but guys, usually it's user error, it's operator error. So you have to have 100 PV that flows through your personal website every 4 weeks to stay commission qualified, and that you're eligible for that on a weekly basis. We get paid once a week. But I also want to talk to you about this, guys. So there is also a requirement to maintain your lifestyle credits. And a lot of times people they're not able to do a 100 PV order. Guys, you can literally have the $6 2-pack of soap, which is 1 PV. It's the Tahitian Noni soap. You can have that. You can have a bottle of Advantage that is 25 PV. You can have these things that are less than 100 PV. Granted, you won't be commission qualified and eligible, but you will not lose your lifestyle credits if you keep this on. And I know sometimes people say things like, "Well, I lost my lifestyle credits and I had that 1 PV, or I had that jug of sugar stop." Guys, once again, 99.4% of the time, it's not a system issue. You might have accidentally done something. So please, if you got questions, ask your upline, ask somebody else that's on your team. And I know that a lot of people know this, but guys, when you're updating your subscription, don't ever delete what is in your cart first. Make sure that you add the new stuff that you want in your that you want on your subscription in there first, and then once that is added in your cart, then you delete the old stuff and remove the old stuff. Because if you delete before you add, then what happens is it automatically throws it like you deleted it, and you can lose your lifestyle credits that way. You know, a lot of times we can call and try to figure something out and see if they can fix it if it was just an error like that. But guys, the better that you can kind of watch this, the simpler things will be. But guys, these are just a couple of simple things, but it comes up on a weekly basis. People are always asking these questions. So 100 PV flowing through your back office once a month, commission qualified. You got to have at least 1 PV in there to not lose your lifestyle credits. All right. So now, as far as an add-on product, Tahitian Noni, I just want to talk just a little bit about that, because sometimes I feel like we lose people when we don't when they might be on subscription for a certain amount of time and we don't really follow up with them. You know, sometimes we're just like, "Oh, great, they're on subscription. We got them for life." When the reality is, a lot of people don't want to stay on the drops for the rest of their life. A lot of people might, especially if they have a subscription and it's just drops and moa. Man, there are over 100 products that if they want to mix something up, man, they can add something and it will be absolutely great. But Tahitian Noni, this is just a little bit of brand partner education. So Tahitian Noni, it is made from, it's really, really simple ingredients. It's the Tahitian Noni, the Noni grapes and blueberries. Simple ingredients supporting the body naturally. I know that a lot of people on the call are probably super, super Noni fans. I know that Crystal absolutely loves Noni. But guys, this is just simple ingredients. The Tahitian Noni is a very, very important fruit. Okay, so what makes it different is that it's proven. It's not just like a fly by night trend. It's not like the hacky sack, where hacky sack comes out for 5 years and hacky sack goes out. Hacky sack comes in for 5 years and goes out. Guys, 25 plus years of use, over 100 clinical studies, 275 plus phytonutrients and third party tested. Remember, our products aren't tested by the FDA, but we do have third party testing for all of our products, guys. Okay, so what Tahitian Noni does, it supports the body in key areas: immune plus cellular health, energy plus mood, strength versus plus recovery, and heart plus the nervous system, the central nervous system. Guys, I think this is a great time for me to go ahead and add this. I know that probably about a year ago, I saw just a lot of people with Partner Co. posting about Tahitian Noni and how it was used years and years ago with the Alcoholics Anonymous and for addiction and things like that. So I will say that is true. That is a true statement. I just think what you have to understand and what you need to talk to your people are and find out is that Tahitian Noni is an absolute phenomenal product, but it does have a lot of potassium in it. Tahitian Noni is really not good for people with kidney issues, and it is really not very, very beneficial sometimes for people that might not can have large amounts of potassium in their diet, specifically people that might have severe liver issues, like either cirrhosis or like severe, severe fatty liver issues. you really probably want to maybe make sure they check with their physician before you just kind of talk to them about Tahisha Noni and just because sometimes our products, man, they're homeopathic, they're all natural, but our products might not be the best thing for everybody, not every one of the products. So do due diligence and check in with that, okay? But why it works. The iridoids support cellular health. Those two words, cellular health, are what we hear so many times Dr. Ray Strand talk about. The adaptogen support stress response. Once again, these are things that we talk about with the drops and with the elite and the ashwagandha. Is we have so many products that help with stress, cellular health, with anxiety. The antioxidants help protect your cells.
So I'm going to go the iridoids. They're a natural plant compound that's found in noni, and they help support the body at a cellular level.
Yeah.
This is one of the things that makes noni unique. So it helps support your body's natural defense and repair process. The adaptogens are plant compounds that help the body handle stress more efficiently. And then the antioxidants, again, we talk about this a lot, so you guys are probably well versed on it. They help protect your cells from damage caused by everyday stress and toxins.
Yep, that's good. That's good. All right. So what people may notice is more steady energy, better sleep, less soreness, more balanced mood. I know Hillbaloo from Decatur gave a quick 90-second testimony on the IPA the other day about how before he had his shoulder surgery, he kind of superdosed with Noni and Limu. Noni has a lot of the same effects as MOA does. Noni really helps with your soreness, with muscle recovery, with sometimes joint pain and just everyday body aches, but more steady energy, better sleep, less soreness, more balance, your mood's balanced more often. So key reminders, keep it simple, be honest, stay consistent, share your experience, not perfection. Share your experience, not perfection. All right, guys, I want to also say that the Voices of Recovery Zoom is this Sunday at 5 p.m. Central, and I'll make sure that everybody has the flyer. 5 p.m. Central. Allison Spradling will be sharing her testimony, just her personal testimony with the Lord, but also a testimony with products. And really, it's going to be like almost like a business testimony too. And her and her husband Jamie, they've done really great, man. They've sold a lot of boxes of drops and just super incredible testimony. She's a Teen Challenge graduate, and now she runs a women's transitional facility in Blount County, Alabama. But absolutely incredible, absolutely incredible. All right, guys, let me stop sharing real quick. So,
Hey, Jeff.
yes, ma'am.
Just most people know this, but the Noni is in MOA. And there's going to be a special tomorrow on the IPA where Kristen White's going to be talking about the
Omega Q.
Yeah, yes. And Noni's in that also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The doses are just very, very minute in that than with the regular Tahitian Noni. And I just the reason that I brought that up about the AA and the Alcoholics Anonymous is I personally believe, and I'm sure everybody on the call would probably attest, that we really believe that our products, man, are the best that we've seen. I mean, I believe that. But I think that sometimes you just have to make sure when people are dealing with health issues that something might not be what they don't need to take. You have to be really clear. Always remember, clear is kind. Clear is kind.
And then always, when in doubt, ask them to follow up with their physician.
Yeah.
You can send them the list of ingredients. We have plenty of things on the Share app that has information, but they can always check with their provider when in doubt.
Yeah.
If something might conflict with a medication or things like that. If they're like, the other thing is if they're on a diet where they can't have a lot of potassium, like Jeff was talking about with the Noni, that would be another consideration. So we wanted to kind of go over those things as well as the considerations for when you're telling people to take the products.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Excuse me, Jeff. Someone's trying to get in the meeting. It says the meeting's locked.
Yes, ma'am. I locked it down.
is Kathy Morrison.
Yeah.
So
Ms. Kim want to share
Yeah.
anything?
Yeah.
Sheila doesn't.
Miss
Yes.
Kim. Okay.
I do want to share something, guys. This Zoom starts at 6:30. Jeff, I gave him my permission to lock it down. If you can't, he gives you a couple minutes after 6:30. Tell your people they have to be on, because we have to lock it down to keep the noise out and for him to immediately start sharing his screen. So please tell your people. I mean, they're texting me too, and
Okay.
all I do is say, I'm sorry. You should be on at 6:30. That's when it starts.
Okay, Kim, thank you.
Sheila.
Go ahead, Miss Sheila.
Oh,
I was
she's muted.
I was going to mention too, if you have a question about the products, I use the Alley. I think it's Alley for the first time. If you go to the website, not your account, but go to the website, Alley is in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. You can ask it questions. I had somebody that wanted to know, oh shoot, I think it was somebody that Darlin had signed up, or a customer or something, wanted to know what products did we have that might help with dizziness. And I had already known from experience that dehydration can cause dizziness. So if they're not getting enough water, that could be part of it. But I just did a search using Alley, and I put that in there, and it told me what products could be used to combat that. So that's another way we can find out.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's good information. You know, I've used this AI tool before, and in the beginning, you kind of have to build it up, and it has to kind of, I know this sounds strange, but it has to get to know you, and the more you use it, you know, just like Sheila was talking about, the more information it's going to give you, it's going to open things up to you. But yeah, it's an excellent resource and tool. Also, if you weren't able to be on the IPA, we know you guys a lot of you have to work. Go back and watch that on Todd Rowland's YouTube channel, because there's a lot of tips and tricks that Tom Cooley gave this morning about really ways to use your app as a resource. It's excellent information.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think we did it, Kim.
We did it, Kim. It's 6:51. 6:51. Anybody else got anything before we jump off? We want to always be respectful of people's time. And tonight we just had to move through pretty quick to get through. But guys, we'll make sure to send this out through everybody's teams about the Thursday night Zoom, but also Thursday night Zoom is at 7 p.m. And but March 28th, guys, if you hadn't got your ticket yet, I see a lot of ones in here. Wow, I see a lot of ones. That's awesome. Yeah, and also listen, guys, guests are free. Guests are free. There's going to be a quick drop talk at the very beginning of the meeting, starting right at about 10. And then after that, we'll kind of move into some different speakers and a couple of panels and things like that. Go ahead, Miss Sheila.
No, I didn't mean to do that. I'm on my phone. I'm trying to lower my hand.
Oh, you're okay. You're
Sorry.
okay.
Jeff, I do want to announce the reason we're hurrying this Zoom. I do have a Zoom with two women at 7 p.m. right now in a few minutes. They could not do a launch party, but they're wanting to do a Zoom launch party. So she called me a while ago. She had 23 people to confirm to be
Wow.
on this Zoom at 7 p.m. with me. So,
Wow.
guys, if you can't do a meeting, get up a couple people. It might not be 23. If it's two, one, I would do a Zoom with them.
Amen.
You're not going. Listen, I'm gonna be bold. You're not going to make this. You're not going to make this with money if you do not put somebody in a three-way call or somebody on a Zoom.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna just be honest. I mean, I've been doing it for 6.5 years. It's going to be, you have to be consistent, but you also got to have that third party validation every time.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
All right. Thank y'all. Have a good evening. And I see the ones that wore green today. So, yep, I didn't think about my green. We love y'all. We'll see y'all soon.
Y'all have a good one. Okay.
Great job.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Great job. See you Thursday night.
Yes, ma'am.